What's going on, everybody? This is my 2-year ownership review of my 2012 Mercedes-Benz C300 4MATIC. So I'll tell you the story about how I actually got this car and why I got this car. I originally owned a 2009 Toyota Corolla, which was this sand gold color. I think it was called sand mica or whatever it was called. It was an old person's car, pretty much. It was great for when I was going to school, great in gas, really reliable. It was a good car. But then when I graduated, I was like, you know what, I want to get myself a nice luxury car or a sportier car. And I originally was looking for an A4 S-Line or a 335 XI, those kind of models. The car that I really wanted to get was a 2012 A4 S-Line Avant. I was looking everywhere for that, but it was just impossible to find. So then one of my buddies at work says, well, why don't you just go look at a Mercedes with me? Like he has one, and I really liked his GLK. So we went over there and told the guy what I wanted, what kind of car I was looking for, and what my budget was roughly. And he found two for me on the lot. There's one right there, and that car was this car right here. He showed it to me, and I was like, you know, from the outside, I love the look of it. It has this classical Benz look. It just looks like it's a nice luxury car. But, you know, you can go fast in it. You can just cruise in it, whatever. And it's so I was like, you know, why don't we go test drive it? It's -35. It's winter in Edmonton, so I might as well see how the car handles itself in winter. So he warmed it up for us, jumped in, and right when I sat into it, I was like, yep, this is the car I am going to buy. I didn't even start the engine, didn't even drive it, just sat in it. Right when I got into the seat, I was like, this is the car I'm going to buy. Came back about I think 2-3 weeks later, put a deposit down, and bought the car a week after that. And just since then, absolutely loved the car, loved the brand. And I have absolutely no complaints. So for a 2-year ownership review, when I bought this car, I financed it, and I just actually recently paid it off completely about 2-3 weeks ago. And so what have been my expenses on this? Well, luckily when I bought it, it was a certified pre-owned Mercedes, so it still had the original 2 years of brand new warranty on it. And then I also had the 2 years of certified pre-owned warranty, which would start after the 2 years of new warranty expired, which was awesome because I bought the car and had 4 years of warranty. I was like, that's perfect. I thought that's the best thing ever. So in the 2 years that I owned it, I probably spent about, let's say, $1,400, $1,500 in preventative maintenance in these 2 years. That's mostly, you know, preventative maintenance, so like oil changes, this and that. So it hasn't been too bad. In 2 years, $1,400. I did also get the only thing that actually scared me is I got a check engine light about, I think, a few months ago. But I scanned it, and that was just thermostat was going bad. Car's under warranty. Give it to Mercedes, they can take care of the rest, which is great. I get a loaner for the amount of time that the car is there to get serviced. I can't complain. But in the 2 years that I have owned this, great car, cannot complain. Would I have bought it again? Of course. Would I recommend it to somebody? There's a fine line there, because if it's not under warranty, I wouldn't. Because if something does go wrong, you're going to be paying an arm and a leg for service, this and that. So for 2-year review, it's been an amazing car. It's been a great car. I have nothing bad to say about it. Of course, there are a few things I want to get done to it, and I have a few parts which have arrived, so we'll see when that gets all installed. But we'll definitely update you guys on that. But yeah, you know, I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, so I'm still a little bit rusty about going through this whole talking to myself kind of thing. Well, it's talking to you guys, but you guys are on the other side of the world. or wherever you might be. But that's it for today. I'll have another video up in the next few days for my Lake Louise trip when we went snowboarding. And of course, you'll see my big face plant on the hill, which was a little bit painful, but it's all fun for you guys to watch. But you guys have a good day, take it easy, and I'll have fun. Later.